Greetings, beloved. Thanks for tapping in. I'm doing great. Thank you. Hello, hello, hello. Greetings, 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 everybody. All right. So I'm just like, I was just chilling, um, in my zone. Hey, Esmeralda. Thanks for tuning in, love. And, yeah, Spirit got to talking. And you know what it's like when you clear audience. Like, you get those messages, you get those instructions. And so I had to bring you guys this message. Now, this is not going to be like the usual tarot the timeless tarot messages that we talk about love and all that stuff throughout the whole message. This is probably going to be a little heavier, so some of you guys may want to click off if you don't feel like this reading is going to resonate with you. Now, a lot of you guys, a lot of high priestesses, if you are a high priestess in divine feminine, that's why you're tuned in right now. You guys have been evolving rapidly, really, really fast. And it's like some of the people around you guys don't know how to accept this. Now, some of you guys have been having a lot of like aha moments and just like rushes of information. I see your crown chakra just like spin, like being very illuminated. And some of you guys might be tarot readers as well. No, Spirit says some of you guys are tarot readers. Whether you do it for yourself, family, friends, the internet, what so have you, your gifts have been brought to the forefront of things in your life. And so this has attracted a lot of energy to you. Now I want you guys to be clear because we all know that blanket statement that says, well, whatever you attract is what you are. And that's just like a gaslighting ass statement for people to be able to avoid accountability for the energy that they bring into other people's lives. And so a lot of you guys' lights or energy is very appealing. This is appealing to people who are kindred spirits, people who are similar to you, have gifts just like you or their own gifts. Your energy is appealing to people who are searching for something. Your energy is appealing to people who are very low vibrational. Um, Now, for the people who are attracting the energy of the people that are kindred spirits that are similar to them, it's because you guys are on the same wavelength and you just get each other. We're in this era where social media has taken over the attention spans and somewhat private lives of a lot of people. So a lot of people are looking to social media to find things to resonate with, to find people to um link with, for lack of better words. So there's a mixed bag going on. And I have some specific messages that I have to speak on before I get into the cards. The first message that I heard earlier was there's a feminine energy that is very is high priestess. And she's very envious, but also very obsessed with you. She's very attracted to you as well. In a sexual sense. But there's so much disdain for you as well. It's like this person genuinely can't stand you, but at the same time, Spirit says that you haven't done anything energetically or physically to this person, I believe that all you've done really is just stand in your power and kind of like not give this person the trauma bond that they want, because I feel like this person has had trauma in their life, but this person creates chaos in their life. And they look to other feminine energies to, I hear, unleash that onto, and to become, and to get them to mother them. Like this person, this feminine energy. And the reason I say feminine energy, because there are a lot of men who resonate with the feminine energy and they act on that energy as well. So this person um can be male or female, but this is the energy that they resonate with. This person, like we talked about in the last reading, I feel like came up a little bit if I'm not mistaken. This person has very low self-esteem, and so they look outwardly for things to attach to become so that they can feel more empowered. Now you're probably thinking like, well, how does this affect me as the high priestess? Well, this affects you as the high priestess because this person is fixated on you. Some of you guys have been getting psychic attacks. Uh, People have been trying to project their energy into yours when you're asleep. Um, and these people, because we're gonna get to why I say these people in a minute. But this person in particular, even like watches everything you do, even from burner accounts. For some of you guys, this person is what you would consider a friend. For some of you guys, this person is someone that you have broken bread with, been very vulnerable with. They've been vulnerable with you. You've probably helped them in some way, but along the line, that help that you gave them created this very deep rooted seed of like envy and hate. And I don't even like that vibe, but I'm just a vessel and I have to give the message. Um so you probably feel a certain energy around you or on you. It goes away and it comes back. The reason it goes away and it comes back is because, like I said, this person is very unstable. So when they're in a high, it's like they don't think of you. They kind of like, well, I'm not gonna fixate on this person right now because they have another high. But when that high goes away, then they revert back to um fixating on you. And if you're a high priestess, that means you are granted sight, hearing. You are able to tap into the Akashic records, the unseen things, the occult is very second nature for you. So, with that being said, when this person starts to tap onto your energy, you can feel it, you can hear it, you can smell it, sense it. Like none of your senses are asleep. Um, Even in your sleep, your resting state, you are like shielding yourself from this person. Um Now, the second message I got was that there is a masculine energy who has a lot of frustrations pent up for you. This person has had this frustration pent up for you for a while, and it's been brewing and brewing. I feel like this person has tried to plant themselves in your life as maybe a friend, a mentor, a confidant, whatever. And they were masking their true intentions. Their true intentions was to dominate you, was to humble you, make you subservient to them. Now, this person tried, I'm hearing this person has tried many different avenues to get you to be vulnerable, to let your guard down, and they haven't worked. So now this person is just angry. Another message is this person even like masturbates to you with anger in their heart. And I know that sounds confusing, but I mean, you're a high priestess, so nothing really surprises you anymore. Now, I'm also here. The third message that I heard was that there is a feminine and a masculine energy who have decided to link up only to bring disruption to your life. Like, they use that common enemy makes a friend type vibe, and they have linked solely on the purpose to try to distract you from spirit, to distract you, because both of these people could not take you down by themselves, so they had to join forces with other people. And so this is where we're at now. And feminines have, some of you divine feminines and high priestesses have kind of been a little bit too compassionate with this energy. The reason you've been so compassionate is because you get it. You get where they're coming from, because you can see, you can hear, you know things that people don't know that you know. And so you've been way too compassionate with these people. I posted on Twitter the other day about it's no longer time to be like, oh, well, keep my friends close. Have angels and guides and uh ancestral protection around you 24/7. So if you're thinking to yourself, well, I'll just keep my enemies close so that I can always know what they're doing, you, yeah, that's okay if you want to think of it on, are telling me is that you don't have to do that when you have divine favor. And a lot of you guys have been placed into your divine favor. So you no longer need to have this compassion for these people. You no longer need to associate with faces so that you can, so that you can stay ahead of them, or so that you can watch what they're doing. You don't have to do that, because you have angels and guards that you can dispatch onto these people and out into your life, where you don't have to keep them so close to you in your sacred spaces. Some of these people are your family as well, as what I'm hearing. Some of you are probably thinking like, oh well, I'm not even balling, I'm not even doing the most, I'm not even like rich or whatever, whatever people usually equate jealousy, hate, and envy with. That's not the point. These people envy your what is the word? Your ambition, your resilience, how you've overcome things that they still struggle with. But they don't see that you still struggle too. These people are very envious. These people are very low, are angry with you. It's because you wouldn't trauma bond with them. They wanted to trauma bond so bad. Spirit is also telling me that some of those people are on this live right now. But nonetheless, um, they wanted to trauma bond with you and you weren't having it, and they took offense to that. They wanted to bond with you on lower level things, and that just wasn't where you were. So that's another reason that they have all this animosity towards you, and you've never even touched these people. Okay. Um, your accountability is not listening to your intuition, not listening to your gut. That's where you need to have accountability at, because you kept giving this person, these people, the benefit of the doubt. And what I'm telling you is that giving the benefit of the doubt is just opening the door for more doubt. It's just opening the door for you to doubt yourself, to your intuition. So stop always giving the benefit of the doubt when your intuition is telling you something. It's literally nagging you. Every time you associate with these people, you feel something afterwards. You feel a vibe. You hear a message. Now, if you're clairaudient, see, a lot of people who don't possess certain gifts downplay your gifts. Like people who aren't clairaudient or who don't tap into their clairs, they feel like whatever you think and you say is a bunch of rubbish, and that's where they're wrong, because clairaudient people can hear things that are not said around them. As I said, that some of those people are on the live right now, the viewers count has dropped, which means I was right, and they don't want to be called out. See, the mirror is hard to look at when you know that the reflection is shady as fuck. Fame is everything. Power is everything. Fame, attention is everything. So a lot of these people feel like they're very powerful and things like that because of the attention that they may be getting. But at the end of the day, it's like these people aren't happy. And so that's why you need to make sure you keep them out of your life. Because when people aren't happy, they don't want to be around happy people. Unhappy people are dangerous, very dangerous. Now, the other message that I heard was that some of you guys are maybe very successful in certain areas of your life. Like I said, you've overcome a lot of things. Well, there's some people in your life that feel like that success should be attributed to them in in some way. Like maybe are a songwriter and they loaned you a pen and a pad and you wrote something that went platinum. Well, they feel like you owe them something because they allowed you to use their pen and their pad. That's the type of vibe that I'm picking up on. These people feel like it's your responsibility to carry them into glory or to make them whole, and it's not. They have a lot of misplaced anger. This is an energy that has been brewing and brewing a lot. Okay, a lot for people in different walks of life. A lot of people are afraid to talk about these things because, in the spiritual and tarot community, people feel like tarot is only supposed to be positive and it's only supposed to uplift you, but that's a lie. Tarot is to reveal things, to help you tap into the unknown, to help you protect yourself, to warn you of things that are coming. Because if your life is perfect, you don't really need tarot. So some messages are to give you the heads up, and this is where we are right now. So stop letting people use your bank card. Be mindful of who's on your laptop, because I'm hearing like a hacking or just people trying to access your information. People just really trying to get behind the veil, because as a high priestess, you're very private. You're very quiet. You keep a lot of things to yourself. Shout out to my moderators. Thank you guys for holding me down in this live right now. Um, you guys are very private, very quiet, and so that kind of makes people want to dig. So just be mindful of who's in your phone, your home right now. Be very mindful of who's in your home. That's extremely important. Um, who you're having communication with, because having a conversation with people sometimes is just an agreement to take in whatever energy they're giving. So be mindful of that. Also, everybody that's smiling at you right now and loving on you does not really love on you like that. Some of these people, could even have more than you, but they're extremely jealous of you because they feel like you possess something that money can't buy, that attention can't create, that cloud can't move. So it's like that's what's going on. Now, um, I'm hearing that there has been, magic being used. Hey, M, there has been magic that has been used against some of you, to try to stop your bag. I'm hearing, or to just kind of like lower your um frequency so that you would be more susceptible to whatever they're trying to push out to you. But I'm also hearing that these people are suffering for that. Because, like I said, you have guides and guards set up around you. And whether you can see these people suffering or not, that's not the point. Because it's going to be on a spiritual level. Sometimes when people get their karma, it's not in the same way they gave it to other people. So don't be out there kind of like looking to see people's karma. You want to be as far as fuck away from people getting their karma as possible, especially if you know these people have ill intentions towards you. Stop having so much compassion for your enemies. You know what I mean? And I say your enemies because you're not their enemy; they're your enemy because you don't even pay attention to these people. Um, these people are just very, very unhappy right now, and it has nothing to do with you at all. You're just like a target because they've already burned so many bridges in their personal lives. They fall out with everybody that they get with. So then, they just fixate on other people, to become some type of problem that they have to fight. Also, be mindful of who you're sleeping with, because a lot of you high priestesses have been sleeping with the enemy. A lot of you high priestesses have turned down the enemy, and this has enraged them even more. There's a very masculine energy that really has a lot of envy and hate towards you, but they want to stay connected to you. This person, this masculine energy, I'm hearing, um, falls on hard times a lot, and when they met you, you were in a very vulnerable state in some sense, but you were very still aware, and they thought that that vulnerability that you portrayed was naivete, and it wasn't. So they tried to get over on you, and you blocked that. But for some reason, you still kept this person in your life, knowing that they weren't trustworthy, that there was something hidden. This person hides. This person, I also, yeah, that's what I heard earlier, shapeshifter. I heard shapeshifter very clear. This person is a shapeshifter, okay? Like they'll morph into anything at any time in any place to gain favor or to gain something. Hey Nicolette. So be mindful of sleeping with this person, because this person wants to have sex with you to absorb your soul. They want to take pieces of you. They don't like to see you whole. They don't like to see you happy. So what they do is they come in and out of your life with these weird vibes to try to get you in your head. That's that psychic vamping that I'm talking about. They plant seeds of doubt in your minds about things that have nothing to do with anything, just so that they can kind of try to sit back and watch you squirm. So just be mindful of who you're giving your sexual energy to, who you're sharing your bed with, who you're sharing your food with, who gives you food, shit like that. Because beyond this 3D realm, we are in a huge spiritual warfare right now. And a lot of motherfuckers don't want to talk about it because it's uncomfortable and, that whole love and light bullshit. I mean, whatever, if you on that vibe, that's you, but I'm on a balanced vibe. So I know there's darkness and there's lightness and there's everything in between. So just be mindful of that. You don't got to be walking around here turning your other cheek and befriending your enemies to try to prove to the universe that you're a good person. Because the universe is tapped into everything. The universe is tapped into intent. So some of these people don't have good intentions. And now shit is falling apart in their lives and they're blaming it on you in some aspect. They're looking at you like you could have done something to create abundance for them or to make them feel good or to hold their hand. So be mindful of these shapeshifters because they're all around. And I'm also hearing it's an entity that hops from person to person to try to get as close to you as possible to destroy you. For some of you high priestesses, your weakness is men, your weakness is dick, your weakness is sex, your weakness is having that bomb ass dude on your arm or just a dude on your arm, period. And that's where they're gonna attack you at. That's where that lower entity is gonna attack you at, where your weakness is. If your weakness is food, it's gonna get to you through that. If your weakness is men, it's gonna get to you through that. If your weakness is women or both, that. If your weakness is whatever, your weaknesses. That's where they're gonna attack you at. So just be mindful of your carnal desires at this time. Because that's where this lower level entity wants to hit you at. That's where it wants to get its little worm its way in through it. It's through your desires. So start to kind of like make sure your desires are in alignment with your higher self. Make sure that the people that you are vulnerable with and express these desires to are on the same frequency as you. Because you're about to step into this energy where you're attracting a lot of shit. You've already been attracting a lot of shit, but now everything is starting to boil over, and you're starting to see everything for what the fuck it really is, and you need to stop doubting yourself, and you need to stop being like, I don't want to treat people the way they've treated me, or when you're a high priestess, you could feel sometimes like, oh well, I don't have physical proof, so I don't want to assume or accuse. Well, the high priestess is quiet. She's not going to reveal her hand anyway. She's going to know what she knows, and she's going to be patient and silent and diligent, and she's going to listen, and things are going to reveal itself to her. So if you're a high priestess, you don't need to be running around telling everybody your next move, telling everybody what you know, always on the fucking scene, always having something to say, because the high priestess is always receiving divine information. So now's the time for you to just be fucking quiet. Shut the fuck up. Let shit happen. Let shit unfold in front of you. Because a lot of you guys know the truth. You know the truth, but you are allowing emotion and like the spirit is actually allowing you to hear. Fuck. From what spirit is allowing you to hear. Wheel of Fortune. Now, earlier I said a lot of you guys are very abundant in some way. A lot of good shit is coming in for you, high priestesses. And I feel like it's because of that resilience, that ambition, that steadfastness, that silent power that you know how to have so well. This is attracting, like I said, abundance to you. Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Wands. This always to me, sometimes in the position it comes up in, represents like a divine feminine energy, someone who's a master manifester. A lot of you guys are master manifestors here. with the Wheel of Fortune and the Queen of Wands. But honey, like I said, magic is afoot because the Queen of Wands also represents that. So be mindful. Don't just be out here kikiing with everybody smiling everybody motherfucking face. Because I'm gonna tell you straight up from experience that everybody that is all I love you, this, that, and the third, they ain't for you. They say that to your face, but spirit hears the conversations that you don't. So if you know in your heart that something feel off about a motherfucker, you need now is the time to pull back. It's been really ambitious getting things done, and this is just so disturbing to some people. Why I say that, Six of Cups in reverse. So this is people, like I said, some of these people are your family. Some of these are people that you know that feel that say they confidant, blah blah blah. These are people from the past. They can't understand like why you are the way you are. The Page of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, like I said, these people. Okay, what I'm feeling with this Page of Pentacles and well, but it's like things. It's like things aren't going in the way that they would want them to go. Maybe they fell on financial hard times in some way. And they looking at you as this Queen of Wands with this Wheel of Fortune. Like maybe you just look really balanced. Maybe you look like, gold to them right now, is what Spirit says. And they're gonna try to use like emotional manipulation, I'm hearing, to get to you. Be mindful of that friend that acts really short with you, but still wants to be around you in some way. This person watches a lot of the shit that you do. Page of Cups, Six of Wands in reverse. This motherfucker is like praying on your downfall. Like in the heart of hearts with this person, their emotions are so premature. They're not grounded emotionally. What I'm feeling with this combination, they haven't been successful in loving that they're passionate about, so they don't want to see anybody else around them, even in the vicinity of them, being successful. This person is preying on your downfall, High Priestess. Divine Feminine, you gotta lock it down. And then the Queen of Wands is still showing up, and I've been shuffling. What I'm seeing is that it's like you just have to stand in your power. Do not waver. Your problem is that you feel like you're being mean when you stand in your power and when you uphold these boundaries. Knight of Swords in reverse. This motherfucker been coming out a lot lately. Be mindful of people who are throwing stones and hiding their hand, honey. I feel like this is that person that gets close to you to try to cause confusion in your life and then try to step in and be like, oh, but I'll help you. Whole time behind the scenes, they was the one causing the fucking problem. This person is so impulsive, they don't even think before they do. They just run half cocks all the time about everything. They don't use logic at all. It's like, oh, my feelings hurt. This that motherfucker that'll be on your team, that'll be in your ship drilling holes while you trying to get all y'all to shore. Okay? You trying to get this impulsive, childish motherfucker to shore with y'all, with you, but they in the back of the ship drilling holes because with this Page of Pentacles in reverse, they not getting the whole bag. The whole bag ain't for them. It's that person that don't want to see you successful unless they have their hand in it in some aspect. This person don't even think. This person is spiteful. This person would hurt themselves to hurt you. All right, Priestess. This person will hurt themselves just to make sure you're hurt. This person will make themselves look like a bad person just to make sure that you're hurt. Why? Ten of Cups. Because you have abundance in your life. And what I'm hearing is that it's not even abundance. Like, that's coming though, what I just heard as well. But you just have this heart like of gold, of love and bomb ass vibes. And that's why this person is charging towards it, but they're in reverse. They're not gonna get far. Whole time you're not even paying attention to them. You ain't even really came up yet, except the Queen of Wands at the bottom. That means you own your shit. You focus so much on your own endeavors that all this shit right here, this is background noise to you. This is your goal right here. This is what you're focusing on, because you're rewriting your karma. You're getting your life straight. Like I said, you taking account for the part you've played in a lot of shit in your life, which has this Wheel of Fortune in the upright. The Ten of Cups. You're cultivating abundance and just new opportunities for yourself right now. Thank you, Spirit. Four of Swords. You're cultivating peace of mind. That's definitely what you're cultivating right now. You're cultivating peace of mind, creating comfortable spaces to dwell. Like, that's what you're working on right now. You know what I mean? That's what you're being given. So you don't have time to mix up in petty bullshit right now. Your mind is far from that. Thank you, Spirit. So we got the Eight of Swords and the Six of Swords. You moving away from any mental confinement, feeling trapped. You know what I'm saying? In some type of box. Because what I also feel like is a lot of these people try to trap you in some type of box to make you feel like you got to be operating at their frequency, or you toxic, or you fake, or you're, like I said, a mean person. This, like, you're moving away from all that shit. Like I said, it's just background noise. You look at this Eight of Swords. Yes, she's there, but these swords are behind her. They're not in front of her. You know, it's always people that's backbiting, doing some stupid, shady shit, talking. These are swords. It's probably just back chat, like people who can't even reach you or can't even confront you, but they got so much shit to say behind your back. You're not bound to this shit that's behind you. Take the blindfold off, see these people for who they really are, and walk the fuck away. Like, I'm clear audience. They talk about your family. They talk about your house. They talk about your kids. They talk about the way you dress. They just talk about anything that they can find to keep you as a topic of fucking conversation. You could say, they could be amongst somebody. This is what I'm hearing. They could be out to lunch with some motherfucking body, and the person they had lunch with could be like, "Oh, I love salad," and then this person will find some way to twirl your "I love salad" comment into something about somebody else. This person is they gossip too much. They just talking shit all the time. You're moving away from that. All right, let's see, Spirit. What else, Spirit? Ooh, thank you, Spirit. Wow, okay, I'm gonna read all of these. You got the Four of Wands, coming out with the King of Wands. Like I said, stepping into your power. You already seen the Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Some of you guys are being hated on or being targeted over a nigga, okay? That wasn't even good to you or them, but this person just is fixated on you and your happy home. And you ain't even with this person. You probably got your eyes on somebody else, and you probably in a new relationship, got a happy life, happy home. You ain't even in that vibe no more, but this person is still fixated on you. Because all this person did was talk about you to her or him or whoever. This person will tell their new partner all kinds of shit about you constantly, constantly. So this person start feeling like, oh, maybe this person still wants you. So they are fixated on you, and you ain't even with this person no more. Masculine, feminine, it don't matter. You ain't even in this relationship no more. You doing some other shit. You already like stable. You getting your life together. You doing things. You looking good. You feeling good. You smelling good. Life is good for you right now. So if somebody like that Six of Cups energy that we saw earlier, they still stuck in the past. They still mad about some shit that don't even resonate with you anymore. Quiet is kept. What I'm hearing is that they was a side bitch and they mad at you for the stupidest thing. They mad at you because they wanted the person you was with. You left that person and let them have that person. That person turned out to not be shit, and they still fixated on you. So it's a lot of different vibes for a lot of different divine feminines and high priestesses, because that's just where we at right now. And you just gotta know that you're highly protected. But this is just to forewarn you about what's going on around you. A lot of unhappy spirits, man. And then when you're a high priestess, you probably using your gift a lot. They shadow boxing with your gift because you ain't even giving them no life. Hangman comes out in reverse with the Ten of Wands. So you're very aware of this burden. A lot of you guys are very aware of this shit. And it's not even yours to carry. Like I said, this person is so obsessive and fixated on you that their burdens are being made aware to you. You can feel how heavy and low vibing they are. But this is also you changing your perspective around, oh, just like I said, keeping your friends close and your enemies closer. Like, you change your whole perspective on just like carrying shit for people is done. High priestess, divine feminine or not, you're not here to suffer for other people. That you don't got to carry people's problems just for them to love you. You don't got to trauma bond with people just for them to be there in your life. Which we come to the Three of Swords with the Seven of Swords in reverse. Like I said, you're realizing this. This is going to have to give you, you got to take an L. You're these sneaky ass people, these back chatting ass people who think you don't know, but you fucking know. Like, you are very aware of what they say behind your back, whether it's setting a presence or not, or if somebody told you. The high priestess don't need no damn physical proof. She don't need no screenshot. She don't need you to call somebody on through it and push mute and all that shit. Like, nah, she just knows, and you know. So you're preparing to take this L. Both these cards is an L. Because in the upright, this motherfucker sneaking, stealing, doing some stupid shit, shady, thinking of getting away. But here in reverse, you're aware of it. Like I said, you're aware of it. So now you just need to prepare yourself to take this L. It's going to be replaced with something magnificent. So don't even feel like, oh, some of you guys might be like, oh, if I stop talking to this person, I might lose this opportunity or this feeling or this whatever. Spirit is saying no, it's going to be replaced with something better. Queen of Swords in reverse, yeah. Somebody just got a lot of negative shit to say. So there's your sign. If you was wondering, oh, it's my friend, act it funny. Because you know everybody comes to these readings for love, but sometimes love could be for friends and family too. Yes, that person is talking behind your back and they saying some shady shit. They mad. You know, they didn't let life make them bitter. I'm feeling like, you know, the losses they didn't took in their life, taking in life has made them bitter. So yeah, Five of Swords. Look at this. A lot of sword energy coming out back to back. Five of Swords. This person want to one up you all the time. This person always feel like they got to compete the whole time. You didn't even know. And like I said, sleeping with the enemy. Some of y'all was sleeping with the very person in competition with you, or somebody that wanted to be in competition with you. Like I said, also wanted to fuck on you and call themselves liking you and all this other shit. But given the chance, they would backstab you too. So come on, High Priestess. Moon in reverse, shit's being revealed. Whatever was going on beneath the surface is being revealed at this time, at this moment in time. In some of you guys' lives, you have been questioning certain people, certain situations, and the answer is yes. Thank you, Spirit. Whew, I can't make this shit up. High Priestess on your ass. Here you are in your own reading. Here you go. What I just say? Whatever you have been thinking, the answer is yes. And she come on upright on that ass like, yeah. Yeah, you seeing things clearly. Crystal ball on her crown. You seeing things very clearly, beloved. Very clearly. Those hidden enemies ain't hitting no more. Seven of Swords in reverse. Five of Swords. Queen of Swords. Oh, and I just feel like somebody's been talking shit about me. I just feel like, well, yeah, you was right. They was. They was. They was talking a lot of shit. A lot of shit. A lot of shit. Ten of Wands, Knight of Swords, and then you got this damn Seven of Swords in reverse, Hangman in reverse. You have been in hermit mode for a minute, and this shit had probably been on your spirit. You know, you just trying like to be a good person, not accuse nobody and nothing without having, you know, like I said, proof. But everything's clear. You own your shit. You are in divine order. Just start shutting the fuck up. Some of y'all talk too much. And I know that sounds mean, but it's the truth. Some of y'all talk too much. Some of y'all always gotta announce some shit. Oh, I'm leaving you. Shut the fuck up and just leave them. Stop giving people a chance to chase you at the door. Justice card in the upright position, so karmic, cosmic justice coming through. So with that Seven of Swords in reverse, if somebody was plotting, planning, and all this divine masculine energy to me, so you're gonna be tapping into that divine feminine energy for that. You're gonna be tapping into that divine feminine energy here with this High Priestess to gather that spiritual intel, and then here with this Justice card, you're gonna be setting shit straight in your own life. Cosmic justice coming through. I feel like with that protection I'm hearing from the universe, you are going to be made whole and things are going to be made right. Don't worry about this other person's karma, but just to ease you a bit, they are going to receive it. Hierophant. Yeah, they are. Okay? This is a divine lineup right here. High Priestess just because like I said, a lot of you guys have been just taking shots. You know what I'm saying? Just chilling. Not fucking with nobody. And that resilience and still manifesting and still keeping shit moving has shown the universe and your guides and your ancestors that you deserve reward. But also you have given your ancestors permission to come in and clean shit up for you. And to be quite honest, They were like, how long are you gonna sit around and let this shit pile up before you allow us to come in and bring cosmic justice? Because that's exactly what your ancestors will do for you. Like I said earlier, with the universe knowing intent, intentions is like that unspoken contract with the universe when you're trying to get shit done. So with the justice card in the upright, this is a cosmic contract that's going to go in your favor because I'm reading you, High Priestess. And then with the Hierophant, he's a high priest. So whether you resonate with divine masculine or divine feminine energy, you in this bitch, and shit is about to go in your favor, and you don't really got to do much. Seven of Cups, though, be mindful of that emotional shit, like I told you earlier, that clouds your judgment. This is Piscean energy too. Anyway, Seven of Cups, though, be mindful of what you choose to invest in. Like I said, where you want to place your emotions, whether you want to place that vulnerability at. Be mindful of that. Don't sit up and tell people, like I said, don't sit up and tell people like, oh, I feel like so and so is doing this to me, so and so, blah blah blah, because you could be telling the very person that's doing that to you, and they'll just agree with you because they want you to not know it's them. Stop talking so much. Chill, relax. Four swords we had earlier. It's time to pull back and just chill. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. After this situation happens with the Seven of Cups, you're gonna be confused. But I feel like you're gonna choose to not give somebody a start with you. You're gonna choose to not to invest your energy into people who bring confusion into your life. Like you're done giving energy to people who are confusing you. I feel like somebody likes to play on your emotions. They're very passive aggressive. And whenever you let your guard down with them, that gives them that energy boost that they need from you. And then they start to act real iffy again. Like this person has many faces. I'm hearing with the Seven of Cups, many different personalities. They're an emotional vampire as well, not just an energetic. Well, energy is just emotions is just energy and emotion. So interactions from different people to feel good. They're very codependent. They're very dependent, but they try to create codependent relationships with people. The Seven of Cups is telling me that this person, just like I said, shapeshifts a lot. They have a lot of highs and lows with their emotions, and sometimes these emotions does not allow them to see things clearly. So this Ace of Pentacles here, it makes them drop the ball on a lot of important things. Yeah, Two of Cups in reverse. So this is inevitable that it has to be a separation. I'm really getting a friendship associate type of vibe. I mean, for some of you guys, this could be a love relationship, but I'm hearing very clearly like a social type of thing that has to separate. Like maybe it's a friendship, or maybe you got to stop fucking with some of your toxic family members. But there is love there, but it's like it's dying. It's dying. Yeah. King of Cups in reverse. Like I said earlier with the Seven of Cups, that's that emotional roller coaster. See, this person, with them wearing a lot of masks, they're never true to their own emotions, so they erupt on people a lot. Well, this person has been trying not to emotionally erupt onto you, like out loud, where you can verbally hear it, because they really don't have a reason to. And they know that would just kind of like push you away completely forever. But this person has a lot of toxic emotions stored up for you. But you're a high priestess, you know this. I keep hearing you know this, you know this. This is just confirmation. All right. We almost done, y'all. Ace of Cups at the bottom of your deck. The Strength card coming up in the upright. So it's time to look towards new connections. And I don't mean just like, oh, leave something and then just run out and try to hurry up and connect to somebody else. It's like, no, it's time to let this die down. Rebuild yourself so that when you're vulnerable in the future, it'll be right. You won't have to feel so guarded. But what's intriguing to me is the Fool in reverse with the Seven of Wands here. This is definitely somebody that does not want to see you move forward. For you to be changing and trying to have a new beginning, this makes this person very defensive. This person is fucking delusional. Okay? Ten of Swords here, though. This is, like I said, this is coming to an end. But I'm just letting you know this person is very defensive. They're willing to fight to keep you from moving forward in some aspect. It just keeps telling me that it's none of their business. It's none of their business. What the fuck? It's none of their business. Page of Wands. You gotta get out there and start this new journey. Yeah, because you got the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. Moving forward in love, abundance. Like, yeah, it may have taken a while. It may seem like it's moving slow. But I feel like you're going to be getting love and money at the same time. It's going to be crazy. I just heard the King of Swords in reverse, though. This is that person's energy. Like, how fucking dare you? This person is a narc and a sociopath. Okay, this person, like, how dare you not let me destroy you? This person ain't even honest. If you know tarot and you know the meanings of the cards, even tapped into your intuition, you know that this King of Swords in reverse is not a good guy or a good person. They're not honest. They're spiteful. They just say whatever. Okay? And it's like this person is not even trying to change. This is getting worse and worse. Like, you start with the Knight of Swords in reverse, now you're the King of Swords in reverse. So you just getting older and more bitter about shit that don't even have nothing to do with you. You try to move on in love and abundance here. You powered up. You stronger than you ever been before. Could be a little exhausted, but King of Pentacles here is saying that it's like you've reached a certain plateau in your life. Don't rest on your laurels, but rest. Take a pause. You know what I mean? Enjoy your abundance, which you've worked for. And then the Queen of Wands wants to come out again with the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So you stepping into your power has brought you out of this fucked up ass vibe that this person is trying to keep you in. This person was trying to keep you so low, and you stepped out of that, and you shining more than you ever have in your life. You feel stronger than you ever have in your life. Your intuition is just like on 1,000. You just way stronger. So when this person left you out in the past, or when these people kind of like try to outcast you or throw some bullshit at you, it actually strengthened you And like now you're here. The master manifester, you can get anything done. You don't have to call out. You don't have to call out. You got a team. That cat, that black cat right there represents spirit with you, guiding you. So let's get it. Two of Swords in reverse at the bottom of your deck. You know what to do. You already know what's up. You know what decisions to make, and you making them. You're being very wise. The Seven of Wands here could also represent protecting yourself, protecting your energy, protecting your new beginning, protecting your abundance, peace. I'm hearing especially, and then don't get too wrapped up in protecting that you don't get. Enjoy the quiet moments. You don't have any lines, and you don't have to, when nobody's needing you, when you've already got everything done. Enjoy those moments. Thank you, Spirit. Your is the Death card in the upright position. This is divine. This is divine order. Like I said, stepping into that new you. This transformation has been crazy. It's a crazy ride. But I feel like you're coming out lighter. I mean, in terms of weight. Anything anymore. You know what I mean? Alright, guys. And then you finish off with the Ten of Cups at the bottom of your deck. Again, abundance, peace, peace of mind, whole body tact. You know what I mean? All right, let's get you guys some oracle cards, and then we'll be done, my high priestesses and divine feminines. I love you guys. Oh wait, Spirit said pull from the kipper. Let me grab the kipper then. Hold on, y'all. I think y'all like the kipper too. I ain't done yet, y'all. I love you too, Kelly. Thank you. Hi, y'all. My birthday is on Monday. Ah, 2 more days. I got so many things I want to do. I gotta make a decision. I know I want to go something good because I'm always cooking. Oh wait, hold on, y'all. Always cooking, so kind of want to just like have somebody cater to me that day, you know. You got a courthouse in the upright position, and remember I was telling you guys about cosmic justice earlier about things going in your favor. So I feel like that coincides with that, guys. So yes, cosmic justice is definitely in your favor. Just keep your nose clean. Don't bother nobody. Don't let nobody bother you. Wealthy man comes up, and we did talk about that abundance coming in. Just that stability. I feel like, and some of you guys are man, masculine energy that is on your level. With this courthouse on the upright and a wealthy man, if you guys got any court cases going on, you might come out on the up end of it. Nice little piece of change. But also, On a cosmic level, I feel like this might be a man that comes into your life that can carry his own. Wealthy man. Mm-hmm. Shit. I man. Okay, spirit with the toil and labor in reverse. So you got the courthouse with the wealthy man and the toil and labor in reverse. You about to come into some change. You ain't got to stress and bust your ass and work too hard. Spirit is also saying rest. Like I said, don't rest on your laurels, but rest. Laurels, but rest. And this abundance that's coming in is gonna make sure that you can rest and you don't have to work so hard. Wow, gift flies right out. Thank you, Spirit. So, look, oh my gosh, guys. I'm fucking telling you, all the toil and labor you had to do to protect your energy, to get shit in order, that 10 of Wands, over. Okay? You probably are gonna still be a little defensive though with the 7 of Wands because you defending your gifts, you defending your wealth, your peace, your leisure time. So you might still be a bit defensive because you just not about to be vulnerable with everybody and let people drag you again. I can respect that, but just don't keep the wrong people out, guys. Holy shit. As I said that, the marriage card fly out. And you had the Two of Cups in reverse earlier, so you had to let something go to allow something better to come in, something more committed. Doesn't have to jump right to marriage on the second date, but if it do, hey, have fun. But if not, this is something you're gonna have to kind of like build up. But this might be a gift to you in the form of commitment, compassion. Somebody that's just like your divine counterpart. I'm hearing that. You put in so much love so much work when it comes to love. You're not gonna have to do that no more. I feel like this person's gonna come in and just balance you. And you have the Justice card. That's balance. This person is going to compliment you. They're not gonna feel threatened by your power, baby. Wow. As soon as I said that, high honor comes out. Yes, this person is going to love you. They're going to think that your gifts are amazing. You have the gift card. They're going to know that you are the high priestess in their life. They're going to be honored to be with you. This person is going to give to you and you're going to give to them. It's just going to be this discussed as giving relationship between the two of you. Like, but this is a gift from the universe to you for all the hard work you put in when it comes to love. And I swear, high priestesses, if you have just been following me, you probably don't know, but I've been telling you guys for a while that a high priestess's journey is different than other people sometimes. And love just doesn't come easy because you're not allowed to settle. You're not allowed to just sleep with anybody. You're not allowed to just let anybody merge souls with you. That's why with the death card, you've transformed. I feel like the karmic cache is cleared. And now it's time for you to step gracefully into this divine union. Because this person that's coming into your life has done a lot of work on themselves too. They've been hurt too, but they don't want to hurt anyone and they don't want to hurt themselves either. So they're not going to come to you with the bullshit and the drag. But you have to step into this position of high honor and adorn your gift with gifts. That means if you have to have solitude for your gift to strengthen and empower yourself, you have to do it. If you have to relieve yourself from certain associations and relationships, then you have to do it. You know, the universe responds back to you. Sometimes we have to sacrifice certain things. And with this high honor card, that means that's what's on the table. You're gonna have to sacrifice something so that you can step into this divine order. Thank you, Spirit. All right, let's give one more of these, and it will get wow. False person came out. Yeah. And I just said you don't have to relieve yourself from certain associations. That means you're gonna have to stop being fake to fool the people around you. And to the people that fooling you and fool them and all that shit, fuck it. They've already been fooled into thinking they could fool you in the first fucking place. So now that you are aware of who these false people are in your life, you have to just gracefully bow out because your point isn't to prove with them. It's to prove to yourself that you can listen to your intuition and trust it and that it's divine and that it's on point. That's where the proof is. When you can sit back alone and know that you didn't gossip or say shit about anybody to anybody, and then that revelation comes to you and this false person is revealed, and you know that you didn't have to say anything to anybody and none of that shit and drag it out and be dramatized and all that, you know your intuition was on point. And you don't want to wait for hindsight to be like, oh, I figured, something told me. No, it wasn't something. It was your intuition. It was your higher self. So if you being a false person to try to trick somebody into deceiving you or to see if they were deceiving you and all this stuff, now it's time to bow out with honor and grace because you have a gift coming in. And with the toil and labor card coming out is the only one in reverse. It's saying it's time to stop the petty bullshit and the one-upmanship and the trying to fool somebody and all that's done because you don't want to lose your gift. And I'm not talking about your spiritual gift. I'm talking about a gift from the divine, something that is going to relieve you from this toil and labor, something that will make you this wealthy person. You don't want to get caught up in petty battles and petty psychic and emotional games just to prove a point. All right. Put these up and then we'll do our last spread, guys. Yeah, you gotta have integrity in these situations, yo. Pettiness is for peasants. And when you are high priest operating in that vibe, you got other shit to do. You got bigger fish to fry. Like it's just some shit you don't need to do. You don't have to always get your hands dirty with people. You're welcome, Esmeralda. Thank you, babe, for always helping me out. Appreciate you. Oh, Spirit is not playing with y'all tonight. I love it. Thank you, Spirit. You got hostilities in reverse. And what did I tell y'all? It's done. It's a wrap for all that petty shit. And anyway, it says defenses of aggressive energy. This card reverse marks the end of hostilities for you. There is a shift in the energies around you and even about you. And the universe is supporting your own internal shift as well. Whether the aggressive action has ended due to external factors or your own intervention, this card bodes well for more peace and harmony. Be aware, however, that there may still be some action you have to take. And it may seem on the surface that things are slow and getting better. This card encourages you, letting you know that the inner vibrations are changing and the situation will be resolved. Affirmation: I am receiving the peaceful, harmonious treatment I deserve in my life. I set boundaries and make responsible requests and make my expectations clear. Now, like I told you guys earlier, the work that needs to be done is you releasing yourself from these people and these situations, releasing yourself from any mental conflict about how you have to do this. Like, okay, oh, I feel bad and all that. Nope, release yourself from all of that. With the hostilities in reverse, like I told you, when it says if things have changed due to external factors, that's the divine order. Your ancestors, your guides, like I said, putting up those guards around you to get shit done. You just have to stay diligent, be that queen and king of wands and get shit done and uphold your integrity. Like CJ said, so yeah, let's get one more of these. But that's definitely confirmation that that hostile ass energy that was around you and coming towards you is done. And what comes next? Rest and rejuvenation. Thank you, Spirit. And we have the Four of Swords. Now it's time to just chill for a minute. Relax or meditation. This card shows a man in a meditative and tranquil state. The message here is that it's time to relax. You may have been busy lately, but you should soon be finding more time to just let go. When you do allow yourself to go within and open up to the peace and wisdom that are vibrating there. This card upright indicates that there should be more leisure time for you now and more of an opportunity to engage in peaceful thinking. So make it a priority. Your connection to spirit brings great assistance, but it can only be achieved through regular relaxation and meditation. Now is a great time to ensure you insert this gentle activity into your daily life. In many ways, this is far more productive than any unceasing action. Affirmation: I make relaxation a part of my daily life. Peace and quiet bring me clarity and joy. So, like I said, and y'all know when we get that high priestess out, I be telling you, that spirit telling you it's time to rest. Take some time, some downtime, because that's how you're gonna get those downloads. That's how you're gonna get that deeper connection to spirit, is when your body and your mind is still. We scrolling on our phones all day through all these different apps. It's just overstimulation, and we have to unplug sometimes. It's time to unplug. It's time to relax because you got a lot of thinking to do, and there's a lot going on. And you got to receive these downloads. You have to, and don't try to rationalize your downloads and your rest time to other people. That's where you guys can mess up at. You don't need to rationalize your lifestyle to other people. You're operating on a different frequency than a lot of people, and they're operating on a different frequency than you. It's not saying that anyone's is worse or better. It's just your lifestyle and your frequency calls for you to rest and meditate. And meditating doesn't always have to be sitting, in Indian style. It could be in the shower. It could be while cooking, calming your mind. It's just that calming energy that needs to be present in your life right now. Your last card is patience in the upright position. Peaceful presence, letting go of desperation. This card shows a beautiful angel holding a clock in the stillness of winter. Her quiet, peaceful energy is telling you it's time to release the old urgency and to look at things with a much clearer perspective. When this card is upright, it's telling you to relax and let go of the single minded desperation that has been driving you. Don't try to force your will on only one option. When you think there's only one solution to satisfy your need or make you happy, you are blocking many other potential solutions from coming your way. Let go of the anxiety and be flexible. Be patient, open, and creative. Choose to be peaceful in the present. The universe has more options than you may be aware of. Quiet your mind, broaden your perspective, and let them come through. Wow. Seven of Cups, Hangman in reverse earlier. A lot of different decisions, a lot of different ideas coming to the forefront of your mind for how you want to carry out this next chapter in your life. Like I said, your perspective has changed around relationships and carrying things and holding on to stuff. So now is that time to just step into that abundant release so that you can receive. Because whatever you're about to let go right now is definitely about to be replaced with something better. Trust me. It may seem foggy, but I'm telling you, you know the right things to do. It just could be a little fearful sometimes. But yes, you guys, woo! I know that was a long ass message, but it was on my heart. I had to give it to y'all. Let some shit go. But you guys are, a lot of you guys have been doing really well. Um, Spirit says with releasing, but it's just certain relationships and associations that really have to be detoxed out of your life. But I feel like you're well on your way to doing so. And you know, we have the Knight of Pentacles with the Knight of Cups. So it could seem like, you know, love is coming in slow, or just things are coming in slow, but all of that is about to change. You just gotta detox your friendships right now. Cause you guys have a lot of murky ass people around you, and it's just weird vibes. Like love hate relationships, like people that only feel like they're gonna be happy if you're doing what they want you to do type of stuff, and we just don't need that right now, guys. So alright, my high priestesses and divine feminines, I love you guys so much. You guys don't get enough attention. I feel like yeah, I feel like you high priestesses don't get enough attention. You guys don't get enough encouragement because you're so silent about whatever it is that you're feeling, and you kind of like very private, so no one ever knows how to step to you or to say things to you and how to come at you. But I resonate with you guys, and you know, I will be doing more high priestess videos for you guys, and we'll get into like healing tips and just all types of different things that could kind of be useful for you to ground your energy, because some of you guys are just starting your high priestess journey, and so you're really trying to get your footing and trying to kind of like figure out what's really going on, what it's all about, and I get it. So let me know if these kind of videos are helpful, because sometimes doing just love spreads all the time and talking about where people are breaking up and stuff, it can kind of get draining, and there's other spiritual messages that could be very useful to you guys. All right, guys, have to tap in with you. I love you, love you, love you, love you. Thanks for all the birthday wishes and donations, subscribes, tips. Oh my gosh, you guys treat me so well. I love you guys so much. I'm so thankful for you guys. Yeah, you guys treat me so well, and I just really want to say thank you again, because you know, hey, you gotta thank people. All right, guys, love you. Sending you love, peace, and balance.